Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the TD Grind on this Thursday. You can tell outside right now, sun's not quite up yet. It's coming back over that area there pretty soon. What's on tap for today? Got a few things finished up with the house already closing. Got to make a few calls, cancel the water, power, the sewer, so the new owners can do their thing. Let's see, what else? Oh, got the dryer inspection coming today. Still figuring out just the right strategy. I'm almost there on the branding with the podcast for educators. Let's see what else. Oh, also having great success with the personal brand. Just started doing like memes and doing my thoughts on them a couple times a day. Getting lots of response. The reach, the engagement is all really going up. So maybe that's what works for now. But that overall and I do Hootsuite, which makes it a whole lot of help because I can type really fast, but then I can schedule a couple posts throughout the day instead of doing them on the fly. 7:30. A good drop off today, another rainy day. Probably car talk on the way back to work, another busy day, but get a lot done today. Just got the sample of Bluetooth earbuds. Let's take a look at those in a second, see what they're like. Got the Bluetooth earbuds in, two different styles. One I like, one I don't. The one I like, one fits in my ears better, the other one was way too loose, kept falling out. And quality of the sound was better. Also, as far as packaging, it's going to allow a little bit more flexibility to help with nice high quality instructions and a little bit of branding on there. So gonna order a whole bunch of Bluetooth earbuds tonight, which will be Chinese morning, and get those on the way. I think it's gonna be a good addition to the lineup. I don't know how many are gonna sell. To be honest, I don't know. I've been wrong and right lots of times, but I think for the branding, it's gonna be good, and the option, the overall impression of how that is, and they might sell okay on Amazon too. I had to get the dryer service I mentioned earlier. They got it done. There was some bad pulley or something in there that was causing it to squeak, and they said over time that'll wear out the belt, which will wear out the motor. How much of that's true, I'm not sure. They could have just been making sure I agreed to get it replaced. But either way, got it repaired, so hopefully that won't be anything we have to deal with for a while on that dryer. Made the decision today that I put a job posting out because I want to hire someone to run an education podcast full-time as part of the operation growing here, to be able to provide legitimate value of interest to educators around the country and the world, and as such be able to slip in once in a while my brand inside of there. But I need to reach the people in the industry, so I want to have something of value they can listen to while they're in the car, in the shower, and guess what? They're going to hear who it comes from, and they'll be able to have that brand persistent in their mind. I was just writing a little bit of book here, the core value book, still working on the 3 core values. It's hard to make time for these things throughout the day, but you have to do it, have to prioritize it, have to make it work, otherwise it never gets done. But I'm wrapping up with this for now. Karen and the kids will be home soon, then the nightly grind begins of young children. Shutting down for the night. Let's see what's happened since last. I went to dinner at Chick-fil-A, delicious, kids could play for a while. Karen took my daughter, our daughter, to gymnastics, and I came back with little man, hung out for a little while, watched some TV. Actually, not too bad at all. Just now, 8:20 at night, carried some headphones back there at the front door to hear them down here, the lower garage outside. What you do at the top, put in the work whenever it's required. But those are good. Those have been on order for a long time. Finally showed up. Gonna have to pay the invoice tonight for those Bluetooth earbuds that I want to start getting. And still the full-time position, which I just put out. Already got some good candidates in the pipeline for the full-time education podcast operator. Exciting day today. A lot going on today, but exciting. On that note, call in tonight. See you tomorrow morning on the TD Grind.